Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gate to Wire. I'm Bruce Casella, along with Dani Gibson. And look who we got there. Our special guest this week is Thoroughbred owner Jack Armstrong and one of his trainers, Bobby Mosco. Both teamed up last week to get Jack his 750th career win. Welcome, guys.
Nice to be
Thanks,
here.
Bruce.
Good to have
Thanks
you.
for having
Jack,
us.
Jack, tell me, what does it mean? What does 750 mean to you? And what did it mean to have Bobby there right by your side for that special win?
Well, 750 means I've had some success over the years, Bruce. So, it's a tough game. I mean, you talk to an owner, it's not an easy thing to win a race. So, to win 750 is, I never thought when I started that would even be anything on the table. But to still be in the game 26 years later and have some success, and like I said before, the relationships I've made, mostly with Bobby, it's way beyond owner trainer at this point. It's like a brother I never had. So to do it with him was, that'd be how I'd like to see it go down. Nothing against any of my other trainers, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. Talk about you guys have had a lot of horses together, and Bobby, you could answer this. How do you guys go picking out horses and acquiring horses? Who's is that your decision, or does Jack pick them out?
It's not always my decision, I can tell you that. Just a few. Nah, he's pretty good at picking them, and he's the one putting up the money, so he gets more of a say than I do. But no, pretty much go back for. He'll tell me there's several horses that he likes over the next couple of days. Take a look, see what you think. I agree on most of them because he's pretty good at picking them.
Yeah. And then do you guys kind of make sure that you don't have horses that are already in that condition? Like, do you kind of try to have a balance so you have horses to run in races?
You know what, Danny? We basically look for a lot of the starter horses for two or
Yep.
three. So we do run into that problem where we have a couple of the same thing, but it does seem to work for us. So why change it? In the open races before you couldn't really get too many because of all them conditions. Now it's a little different. So I think the thinking is different too now.
Yeah, no, you have the starters. You can go through the conditions with
Right.
that. That's pretty good thinking.
Right.
I got a question for both of you, Jack and Bobby. Tell me a little bit, how difficult is it to be a trainer or a owner these days?
Good.
Jack, start us off.
Well, as an owner, Bruce, it's very competitive. I think my, my time in the game right now, I would say is as competitive as it's ever been, maybe more so. Owners are more aggressive. They play the game. People go out of town to grab horses, things like that. So I think from an owner, Hiss is now involved with, scratching some horses and things like that. You claim one, you get voided. So it's a lot of more hurdles than normal. And I would say it's pretty difficult at this time.
Bobby?
Well, I think his is a big part of it. You have to really pay attention. You have a lot of help. You got to make sure they're doing the right thing, or you get in big trouble not doing what you think is right. But and as far as the racing part, you're running against some guys here that it's hard. It's hard because you got to beat these guys when they're running two against you in a race, and we only have so many, and we got to put them in where we can win. And if we put them in where they can win, you got a good chance if they're not in a starter to lose them. So when you lose them, you can't get them back. We were in for several the last couple of days, and we can't get them. It's just hard. Everybody's looking for horses.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the horse population's down. Talk about, do you guys have a favorite win together? Obviously, you just hit 750, which was really cool, but do you have like a favorite memory?
I don't know. Maybe he can answer that better than me. He says
Challenge?
that I don't get high about any win. So to him, none of them mean a lot to me, but they all do. But I don't know. He'll tell you.
Yeah, you
Bobby's
guys
very
take,
even keeled, Danny. So when you win, I know he's happy because I know him by now. But he's not one of them rah rah, fist pump, yell kind of guys. He's happy. But I mean, to me, I mean, some of our horses over the years have been, some favorites. I don't have any really one win. I would say that it is totally something that I look back on. But we've had our favorite horses, and
yeah.
for us, I'm a claiming guy, so to get in an allowance or a small stake with a something you claim for X amount of dollars to me is why they're the good ones for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, Bobby he's been in this business a long time, so it's very up and down. So like you
Yeah.
said, it's just better to stay even. I see a lot of trainers have that same way. So you're not alone in that, Bobby.
Nah, because Danny, I could be up high and then tomorrow or the next day, so I'm not going to go like that. And the older you
Yep.
get, you don't. It's not the same. You just kind of like nice and even
Then
keel.
he does it.
Let's
Yep.
just get through the day. Yeah.
Jack, you got a chance to go out to Vegas to watch the festivities for the Kentucky Derby. What'd you think of the race this year?
First of all, I thought NBC did an unbelievable job with the coverage. I think off the charts. I would give them all the credit in the world. The race to me, Bruce, is everything that's great about horse racing. You had brothers run 1-2. You had the first female trainer, which is huge. Hopefully, all the girls out there thinking about possibly training horses are inspired by that. I think they should be. And then the actual race, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better race. I mean, it was they say the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, and that race lived up to it. I mean, that race I thought was tremendous. So, I mean, I thought it was just a great day and a great race.
How about you, Bobby?
Yeah, the race. Well, I was rooting for the one. I was rooting for Irad. I met him last summer at Saratoga. He rode a horse for me, and such a nice, genuine guy.
Yeah.
And all that talk about the one hole and they can't win. I'm thinking if anybody can get it done, it's that kid. That kid's a good rider. And actually, I didn't know it was his brother to beat him because the saddle towel was up over his back. I couldn't tell what number it was.
Yeah.
And but it was a great race. It really was. It was nice to see them kids run 1-2.
I respect you both, not only as owner and a trainer, but as handicappers.
Yes.
I'd love to know your favorite betting angle, because I feel like you guys are both pretty successful and you guys watch a lot of races.
Well, Danny, I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you that Bobby's a way better handicapper than I am, for sure. I think as an owner, you look for different things in races other than who to bet on. So I'm kind of trained to look at who I want to own. So
Okay.
I'm not the best handicapper. But he's taught me a couple things as far as handicapping. So he'll probably answer that better than I would right now.
Danny, one of the things I like the most is if you see a horse coming off a layoff and it just runs even. It doesn't have to make a run. It doesn't have to be out there and quit. Just run even, fifth, sixth. The next time they always seem to run their best race. That's one of the things I really, really like. Or I'll watch a lot of them route horses that flatten out in the lane, and then I see him back in the sprint, and he knows that I like claiming them kind too.
Yep.
We always seem to do good when we take those routers that just flatten out and just turn them into sprinters. But I lose every day, so it's no way.
No, they're great. Two great tips. And I've seen you do that with your barn too, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I like doing that. Absolutely.
Besides the horses, what else do you like to do in your spare time? Do you like sports?
Me or Jack?
Either one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did sports my whole life. I played everything. A 5'8" Italian kid isn't going anywhere in sports unless maybe training racehorses. So loving sports and doing the horse racing. But I like we watch the Eagles and the Phillies and the Fly. I like all that stuff. It's fun. You root for your home team.
Jack?
Same thing, Bruce. I played all the sports as a kid and, grew up rooting for my teams, going to ball games, so I'm in front of the TV. I'm watching, obviously root for the home teams, but, even if it's the playoffs and they're not involved, I could watch a good game or, that's me. Same.
Danny, anything else?
No, they know I respect them both, and they're kind of a safe space for me. They always sit at the same table. I always like popping over during a race day and, venting about the day or seeing if you have any good tips. And what I really want to know is, I love Stinger B. Is he going to win today?
I tell you what, I hope so, but that race come up a little tough.
It did.
He's doing really well. I like the outside post. We're going to find out in a few hours.
There we go.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for joining us. Congratulations once again on 750, Jack and Bobby, for you being a part of it. And I just love the teamwork that you guys have and the friendship, and that goes a long way in this sport. And I thank you for coming on Gate to Wire today.
Thanks,
Thanks
guys.
for having us, Bruce.